Precinct Officer 500 SABBATH. Take a minute.
Yashala, which means to Israel, Maju will point out the dome, which means to turn and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Ayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakaka, Raba'ah, Rakazaka, Hayah, Asha, Batarasi, Barakaza, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Lachon, Kal, Yawon, Wasalatmanawa, Kabuwatnawa, Kasalatnawa, Kabiwatnawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'ayanawa, Banasana Wong, Abor, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wala'ala, Wahatapura, La'awalumim, Aman. The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Hakasta power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Babakashai, Lebenanawa, Hakach, Hakach, Lerapa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal Madawa, Hakach, Latahar, Hamatazarium, Hakach, Lahakwayam, Hamathim, Hakach, Arakawat, Hatma'ala, Lagar Shun, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Kawada Aman. Hakach the power in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushai, thank you, so be it. Blessings in the Hebrew, Barakatah Yahweh Yahushai, Wa Maika Allah, Wa Alahayim, Matazabia, Alawat Yahana, Ha-Alawatiyim, Ha-Saruniyim, Ha-Kwatazayimim, Ha-Kayaloyim, Wa-Ha-Akwatiyim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Kawada Aman. Blessings in the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushai, and Michael, and the angels, Commander Jehana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, the sisters, 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Azaria, Azaria, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Ashah, Shemayim, Warakza, Al Yathun, Lumawat, Rogalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Kanala'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Aliyah, Yimyanka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'a, Yakaka, Wairak, Vayayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makara, Yashamar, Atmapaska, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'athai, Wa'ai, Awalam. Psalms 121 in the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'ala shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew, Alahayim, Adalayamaka, Abakarash, for all Thashakwat, Al, Kaya Ana, Ariyabika, Yahmayawan, Ra'ash, Al-Aimika, Ya'amiminwa, Sawadah, Wayataya Watazwa, Al-Tazapuwanyika, Amoria, Lakawa, Wanakanji, Mugoria, Wala'a Yazakar, Shimyashawa, Awada, Kaya, Nayuatazwa, Laba, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Bariyat, Yakaratwa, Ahawya, Adwan, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagaria, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashat, Aimishabia, Tazawar, Dumashibor, Nalawat, Amai, Hayawat, Zawawat, Labanya Lawat, Salat, Ashalahum, Kamadian, Kasiyasara'a, Kayabian, Barakal, Kawashuan, Nashimadwa, La'ayandara'a, Hayawat, Daman, La'adama, Sha'athawa, Nadiyatmawa, Ka'arad, Wakiza'awa, Wakizabat, Wakizazal, Kalnasia Kumwa, Ashar, Amoria, Nairashah, Nanawat, Nawat, Alahayam, Alahayam, Shayathumwa, Kagorua, Kakwash, Lapanyaroraka, Ka'ash, Taba'ira Ya'ira, Wakalahabat, Talahat, Harayam, Kantaragatma, Basa'ira, Wabasat, Wapaka, Tabahalum, Mala'at, Hanyahum, Wayumon, Waibakwashima, Shipka, Yahawah, Yabashua, Waiba O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. So, Ishabi, please be seated. All right, Israel, we're going to be
Picking up in the book of
Exodus. We're going to be starting at the 24th
chapter
starting
at
at
verse
verse 8. I can do a short recap, but
last few weeks.
we've been going over certain commandments and laws, rules and regulations, consequences and repercussions for the actions that the children of Israel accepted. They were brought out of
Captivity,
under miraculous circumstances. They were guided. They were given land.
and to
Get these things that they wanted, that they agreed upon. The Most High gave them rules and regulations. It's no different than you living in America. You living in America, you have rules and regulations. Am I correct?
can you drive as fast as you want?
Want to drive?
Can you
Live wherever you want to live.
throw trash wherever
You want to throw trash. There's rules and regulations on how to
God
govern and guide a
nation of people? And these
These are the rules and regulations that the Most High is establishing with His chosen people to guide them. All right, so let's get this in the Hebrew. This is the book of
Exodus
chapter 24, starting at verse 8.
Akoka, Shah, Tha, Adam, Yazra, Rock, okay, Yazrak, Al, Ayama, Aya Amar, Ana, Adam, Abara, Nath, Ashar, Karath, Ahawa, Aima, Ama, Ila, like Al, Al, Adabarium, Hayala, verse 9, Al, Shah, Aran, Dag, Dab, Ba'a, Ya, Wa, Ayawa'a, Bai, Bayum, Da, Da, Ya, Yasha'al, verse 10. Ayara'awa, Ath, Aliyah, Yasha'al, Lak. Saraga. Lawa. La ya ya la wa. Like it. Kama Aisha a nath. Asapa yara. Aka I tazum. Mushamayum. Atahar. 11. Ala'a. Tazalaya. Ya. Dashar'a. A'a. Lak. Adawa. Yak. Zwa. Ath. Alayum. Waya kalawa. Yash. Wa. 12. Waya Amar. Yahweh. Al. Machah. Ilah. Alaya. Ahahara. Yahweh. Shema. Like it. Yahweh. Ath. Na'ah. Ath. Ath. Ha'aban. Ath. Ra. Hama. Azawaha. Ashar. Kathab. Taya. Aha. Arath. Arathama. 13. Arathum. 13. Wayaquam. Shah. Wayaha. Washa'ai. Mushar. Wa. Waya'al. Mushah. Al. Hira. Alayum. Verse 14. Wa'ala. Azah. Quanayum. Amar. Shabawa. Anawa. Bazaha. Ida. Jar. Shawaba. Allah Yakum. Wahana. Aharon. Ka Wara. Aima Kama, Maya, by Allah, Tabarium, Nagasha, Alayum. That's up. Verse 15 in the Hebrew. And get it. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 24, starting at verse 8. And Moses took the blood and sprinkled it upon the people and said, Behold, the blood of the covenant which the Lord had made with you concerning these words. So this was the covenant that the children of Israel made with the Most High, that God made with the children of Israel. And notice how it can say it concerning these words. It wasn't the words of other nations, the philosophies of other nations, the beliefs of other nations. These words that they were given. Verse 9. Then went up Moses and Aaron and Nadab and Abihu and 70 of the elders of Israel. Verse 10. And they saw God of Israel, and they were under his feet, as it were a paved work of sapphire stone. And that was describing the imagery that they saw. And as it were the body of heaven in his clearness. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine what these? And upon the nobles, children of Israel, he laid not his hand. Also, they saw God and did not eat and drink. Verse 12. And the Lord said unto Moses, Come up to me into the mount, and be there, and I will give thee tables of stone, and a law and commandments that I have written, that thou mayest teach them. So Moses is getting tables of stone, and notice what's on those tables of stone: a law and commandment, which the Most High has written. So it didn't say anybody else wrote those. It said the Most High wrote those. So we're not getting these laws, statutes, and commandments from some Kemetic community, some ancient Assyrian history, whatever you call it. The Most High wrote these in stone. And notice, no matter how bad you want to compare these laws, statutes, and commandments to another race, cultures, laws, statutes, and commandments, they don't line up. Execution of them, the spirit behind them, isn't the same. It's nowhere near the same. You have people who take things from other cultures, and you have things that have been lost for a long time. So if I gave a vote to a person and I told him 5 P's, proper planning prevents poor performance, he takes that, and years later, he tells the individual, that individual may think he came up with that. Now, he's saying it might have been lost in the dirt. People in my circle might not have listened to me. My children might have went off. They wouldn't listen to me. So now, in my culture, it's dead for a time. But he picked that up and he said it. Now he's saying something with a little twist too. Now they think it's attributed to him when it's not. There's nothing this world can contribute to themselves outside basis that's coming from this world. Already ran over the laws. There was no court system. There was no Roman court system back in the day, back in the Old Testament. They read these laws and they formulated a structure that they felt was correct. based off the laws that was given in this book, based off of the judgments that was given, understanding the discernment. That's what people don't understand. There's nothing that this world has created about this world. Nothing. Verse 13. Like it. Let's hone in on the end of verse 12. End of verse 12 says, and commandments which I have written, that thou mayest teachest them. You have to understand there's a people, and as that people, the sheep, as the children of Israel, something that you need to be taught. And that was those laws, statutes, and commandments. That was the rules and regulations of the God. That's how to win the game you call life. This particular period of life is going to be the longest thing you ever live. Meaning, I said this particular, this is all you got. You die, you will come back. But this particular life, this is all you have. This time now, this is what the Most High is going to base his judgments off of. His judgment off of what you do this particular life. We have to be mindful our actions have consequences. We need to step back from ourselves and say, oh, I have the knowledge of certain things. Would it be beneficial with each group of people? Should I share certain things or behave a certain way around people who don't understand it? That's sacrificing or being better for the nation. That's how a nation wins. These priests and prophets of the Most High God under Vanity and Hannah, we don't put ourselves over the nation. That's why we're here today. That's why we give food drives and clothing drives every week. That's why we build schools all over the nation, all over the world. It's not off of funding from a person. It's off of brothers putting $5 here, $20 there, $100 there together and saying, we need land, we need farm animals, we need here, we need this. We start a business, let's put our money together and do this. Don't let the narrative that you see in everyday life that they project to you be the winning or the most concrete idea of what country was under the Great Depression. We were winning. We had Black Wall Street. We had Seneca Village. We had Black Bottom. We had Tulsa, Oklahoma. Those where we had successful black communities because we stuck together. We supported each other. We had some sense of nationality. We didn't follow after our oppressor's nationality. That comes with trickery. That comes with a destroyed mind. Anytime you're winning and a little oppression comes, now you're begging to eat at the counter of people that can't stand, just unalived your grandmother. Took advantage of your children. Now you're begging to use their restrooms, drink at their water fountains. When you had your auntie shop down the street, you chose to go to Popeyes and Church's. You chose to continue to buy Gucci and Louis and say, I can't afford sister's $15 dinner. It costs too much. Hypocrisy destroyed us with. It's called hate. We hate our people when we do such things. We don't care about our children's children to come. We don't establish and fall back on our power. All statutes and commandments are our power. This is how we win. You know how you stop black on black crime? Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Want a couple clean examples? How many unalivements happen per year based off of somebody sleeping with somebody else's wife? Somebody stealing somebody else's property? Followed these laws, statutes, and commandments, that wouldn't happen. You know how many women go crazy because they men been lying to them about the other women they've been dealing with? When the book condones multiple marriages, don't lie. Be upfront. Hey, sister, I play for keeps. I have a rig. Here's the law, statutes, and commandments I go by. Now, either you want to be a part of that, or you don't. It's all up front. We make choices every day, but we're choosing those answers that lead to destruction. We're not choosing the answers that lead to life. We're choosing destruction. You see a pit that's on fire and it's to the direction of left. We tell you to go right. You choose to go left because you see a party behind that pit. You see Mardi Gras. You see Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Valentine's Day. You see that behind the pit. So now you're walking towards and you don't care what you're about to walk into. The generations of idol worship that your kids is going to grow up under. The hardship. You just saved all this money, worked 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and now you're just going to give it right back to the people who kept you in that position. You got to do better. Verse 13, and Moses rose up, and his minister Joshua, and Moses went up into the mount of God. Verse 14, and he said to the elders, tarry ye here for us until we come again unto you. Wait here. Chill here. Post up. And behold, Aaron and Hur are with you. If any man have any manners to do, let him come unto them. Now he establishes the order. I'm about to go take care of some business. I put so and so and so and so, Aaron and Hur in place. If somebody have an issue, have them go see them. It's been ranking order from the beginning. It's been order from the beginning. How many times you work for a job and you had an altercation on the job because the clock in machine didn't work, or your supervisor said something to you out the way, or something fell on your foot, or you thought a different process was better, and you reached out to the owner of the company. You just called him directly. No, you went to your supervisor, or you went to your manager, you went to your department head. It was a chain of command that you went to. Where do you think they got that from? They got that from this. They got that from the law, statutes, and commandments. They got that from the Bible. They got that from our history. This is our culture. When you want to know where your history book at, because it's not being taught in the schools, and you're always complaining about their history, guess what? Your history book under your grandmother's table collecting dust. Your history has been taught out of Christian church and been bastardized. It's been manipulated. That's why the scripture says to study to show thyself approved. You don't listen to what TD Jakes say and Creflo Dollar say and let that be the end all be all. You study to show yourself approved. You hear them say something, you go Fact check it for yourself. You do that when you go shopping. You go look at the reviews, how many people bought it, and what was the defect. But when it comes to the scripture, some slick head coon will tell you 1 plus 1 is 11, and then you start screaming and foaming at the mouth. That's a demon on y'all. I gotta really get that. All right, so with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and close out. Yashala, which means to Israel, Salakia, Majum, Wapanakudum, which means to turn and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Malakavka, Kava'a, Rakazaka, Hayah, Asha, Barakazak, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Lechum, Kal, Yawam, Wasalatanawa, Kabawathanawa, Kasalatanawa, Kabiwathanawa, Wala'a, Kabyayanawa, Badasanawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wala Allah, Wa Athal Parah, La Awalamya, Aman. Lord's Prayer in English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever, so be it. Hakasha power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'abushah, Lathananawa, Hakach, Hakach, Lerapa'ah, Kal Makalah, Kal Madawa, Hakach, Latahar, Hamatazarium, Hakach, Lahakwayum, Hamathium, Hakach, Al Rakawa, Hatama'ala, Lagar Shun, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Fawada Amun. Hakasha power in English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits to cast them out in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it. Blessings in the Hebrew, Barakatah Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, Wa Micah Allah, Wa Allahayim, Matazavia, Alawat Yahana, Ha Alawapium, Hasarunyu, Hakwatazayenu, Hakaya Yarim, Wa Ha Akwatium, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Tawada Aman. Blessings in
Shun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarkai, Yahweh, Tazorkai, Ayah, Yilnyaka, Yawamar, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakakai, Wayalak, Bayalak, Bayalala, Salaki, Bayala, Yahweh, Yashamarkai, Makar Yashamar, Napasta, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaapka, Wawa Afka, Ma'ai, Wa'ai, Awalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'ala shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. Yahweh shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew, Alahayim, Al-Dalayamaka, Al-Bakarash, Al-Gashakwai, Al, Kayahana, Al-Yavika, Yahamayaman, Ra'ash, Al-Anika, Ya'animuwa, Sawadah, Yawatha, Yawatazua, Salaki, Wayatha, Yawatazua, Al-Taza Kawanika, Amoria, Lakawa, Wanakanki, Magoya, Wala Yazakar, Shum Yashawa, Awada, Kaya, Naiwatazua, Laba, Lekawa, Aulika, Baraya, Lakaratwa, Ahalia, Adawan, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagaria, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'amalak, Halashat, Ainu Shadia, Tazamor, Gamashimor, Nalawa, Amayan, Hayawa, Zarawa, Labanya Lawa, Salat, Ashalahum, Kamadia, Kasayasara'a, Kayabian, Runakal, Kawashiwan, Nashimadwa, Ba'ayandara'a, Hayawa, Gamad, La'adamu, Sha'atumwa, Nadiyamawa, Ka'ara, Wakaza'aba, Wakazabat, Wakazazar, Mana'ai, Kalnashia Kundra, Ashar, Amoria, Narashah, Lanawa, Nawa, Alahayam, Alahayam, Sha'atumwa, Gaboria, Gakwash, Lapunyaraka, Ka'ash, Baba Ira Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Kalaha, Harayum, Kuntara Datman, Basa Irika, Robasa Wapaka, Baba Halam, Mala'a, Panyahum, Panyawan, Waibakwashima, Shimka, Yahweh, Yabashua, Waibahoya, Ayai, Waibahoya, Waibangwa, Waibaila, Kayatha, Shimka, Yahweh, Yabaka, Aliwan, Alkaha Rakaza. Psalms 83 in the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, and hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha'Allah may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, the Baal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah, doing to them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Pizon, which perished at Endor. They became as dung of the earth, make their nobles like a red, and like Zeb, yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, are the most high over all the earth. So,
All right, Israel, that concludes ISUPK Sabbath service. Remember, the ISUPK Passover, the Lord's Passover, Slakia, April 20th. We got events going all the way that week. Go to ISUPK.com, making donations, take your Passover fee, make it to North Carolina. Make it to North Carolina. You want your whole life making it to Christmas, Cancun, and Florida. Make it to the Lord's Passover. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and close out with Israel Majum.
Amajim Shabbat. Amajim Barak. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat Barakatah. Yashmatah. Dismiss.